When you feel excited, you get a hit of dopamine, which actually makes you feel that life is good, that life is great, and that you are in the perfect place where you need to be. But today I'm going to debunk that myth and why just that excitement, you're feeling excited, does not mean you are fulfilled in life. Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to become the best version of yourself, and it gives you easy to implement techniques to start taking back control of your life. I'm Sanj. If you get something from this episode, please share it with someone who you think would benefit. I'd also really appreciate it if you could leave me a rating or review wherever you're listening to it. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that's common in all of our hearts, and that is the difference between excitement and fulfillment. So, excitement is fantastic. Excitement is amazing. When you get excited, everything is good in the world. You feel happy, you feel motivated, you feel driven. You're ready to take on the world because you're excited. It's a powerful emotion, and it often accompanies the anticipation of something pleasurable or something rewarding. And the reason we get that feeling is because it's driven by the release of dopamine. As mentioned before, dopamine is a neurotransmitter in our brain, and it's associated with pleasure and reward. And when we encounter these kind of experiences, or when we achieve goals, our brains release dopamine in our system, which actually creates a sense of excitement and exhilaration. That's why you feel powerful. That's why you feel happy. That's why you feel unstoppable. And on the other side, you've got fulfillment. Fulfillment is a deeper and more lasting state of satisfaction, a more lasting state of contentment. And unlike excitement, which is a fleeting moment, and it's also dependent on external stimuli, fulfillment is not dependent on anything outside of you. That comes from within. It comes from with how you're feeling about yourself. It's about living in alignment with whatever your values are. It's about pursuing those meaningful goals that will make you happy. And it's about finding a purpose and a meaning of your life. Who are you and what are you meant to be doing with your life? When you engage in activities that resonate with your core values, your core passions, your brains will still release dopamine. And what that will do is it will actually contribute to the sense of fulfillment and your satisfaction. You are not worried about what others think. You're not doing it for the likes. You're doing it because it makes you feel good inside, because you want to do it, because you're making a difference. But the problem is, in today's world, you often choose excitement over fulfillment. You actually prioritize it because excitement provides you with that immediate rush of pleasure, that immediate spike of dopamine where you're feeling pleasure, gratification, and it makes it tempting in the short term because you like that feeling. It's a good feeling to have. And so you want more of it. But what happens is when you're chasing that excitement without considering the long-term effect it can have on you, it will actually cause you to keep choosing excitement over fulfillment, which will last so much longer. Choosing excitement will have a detrimental effect on your self-esteem, on your confidence, on your self-discipline. You may find yourself constantly just seeking external validation and fleeting pleasures, and this will end up causing a cycle of dissatisfaction and unfulfillment. When you want to think of fulfillment and excitement, there are two ways, or there's one way in which I like to do it, and it's about visualizing. Excitement is that feeling of that first bite into an unhealthy meal, say a slice of pizza. It's that first bite. It's that one that makes you feel great. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel excited and glad to be alive. That first bite is everything. But then by the 10th, 15th bite, you're back to your base level of happiness. Life seems as it always was. It isn't absolutely amazing. It isn't sunshine and rainbows. So when you hit reality again, it makes all the difference. That's what excitement is. It's fleeting. It doesn't do anything. And what you will find out is when you choose excitement, what happens is if you're going on the same roller coaster again and again, or if you're eating the same pizza again and again, every time you eat it after that initial time, that hit of dopamine becomes a bit less. That hit of dopamine actually decreases and you become immune to it slightly. And so what happens is you end up searching for more extreme things. You end up searching for things that you may not normally go for because you want a stronger hit of dopamine to give you that same effect. Because what you're then getting when you're choosing excitement every time is actually diminishing dopamine. So if you want to start turning away from the excitement in your life and actually start turning towards fulfillment, something which is like a lovely Michelin star meal, something that is like a meal that you will remember for the rest of your life. No matter how many times you eat it, no matter how big and how much is on your plate, you can just eat it over and over and over again. If you want to move from that quick, fleeting enjoyment to that long-lasting happiness, here are 5 ways in which you can do it. The first is to clarify your values, because when you take the time to identify what really matters to you and align your actions with those values, it makes a difference. When you focus on activities that bring you long-term satisfaction and fulfillment rather than just that fleeting moment of excitement, it actually changes what your actions are going to be and where you end up in the future. The next thing is to set meaningful goals, because if you've just got a goal and it's not meaningful and it's not clear, what you're going to find is you fall off the bandwagon. So make sure that you actually establish clear and meaningful goals, the type that resonate with you, the ones that actually align with your purpose and your passion. Break them down when you have them into actionable steps and start to actually celebrate your progress along the way. See how much difference it makes. The next one is to practice gratitude. I say it a lot, but honestly, it's been such a game changer for me. When you start to cultivate a gratitude mindset by reflecting on the blessings that you've got in your life, when you start to appreciate the simple joys and the moments that you have, what you're going to do is actually you're going to enjoy them all, not just allow those moments of fulfillment to go unnoticed. The next thing you can do to actually start turning away from excitement and being more fulfilled is actually engage in something that's purposeful, some activity which can actually contribute to your sense of purpose and your sense of meaning. It could be something simple like volunteering. It could be something like pursuing a hobby or spending time with loved ones. When you start to do that, you start to think that actually life is not measured in time, it's measured in moments. So you're going to spend time with those that you love. But when you're not with them, you're going to prioritize those experiences that enrich your life. The final thing is to embrace growth and learning. I cannot talk about this enough because it's such a vital thing, but so many of us actually refuse to do it. We think we're better than it. We've been to uni. We've built up a business by ourselves. When you stop trying to learn and grow, you actually stay where you are. and there's no one else to blame apart from yourself. So are you prioritizing short-term excitement over your long-term fulfillment in your life? Or are you actually prioritizing that long-term fulfillment over short-term excitement? Take a moment to reflect on how you can shift your focus, how you can actually start focusing on the right things, on the things that will change your life. Remember, true fulfillment comes from living authentically, from pursuing meaningful goals and embracing the journey that you are on with gratitude and with purpose. So thank you for joining me today on Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. I really hope you've got something out of this and you will action it going forward. Please let me know what you actioned and how it has changed your life. So, as always, thank you for joining me today on Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. I hope you found today's episode insightful and inspiring. And so, until next time, remember, your mindset shapes your reality. When you master it, you'll master your life. My mission is to make a positive impact on the world, and I sincerely hope that you can help me do that by liking, by following, by sharing this podcast with others. So until next time, keep seeking, keep growing, and keep mastering your mindset. So before you know it, you will master your life. Thank you.